What's going on, friends of YouTube? This is Craig S1996 Television here, and I'll now be doing my third game of Jeopardy for 1998 PC Edition. This is going to be my third game now, and what you saw in my last game, I won $3,785 in just 2 games. But I certainly would like to add more onto that. I mean, I'm just trying to do my best here.
I'm Johnny Gilbert. Okay, set the game up exactly the way you like.
Anybody check Alex's monitor? We got sound yet? White balance on camera 3, please. All right. Where's my headphones set? Somebody get my headphones? The gel on 15 is shot. Somebody get on there and fix it. Anybody check Alex's monitor? We got sound yet? White balance on camera.
Here we go.
You all set?
Yes, I am.
Let's go. Normal game. Okay, so how many people are out there? We'll make sure you have some good competition.
Thank you.
Player 1, what's your name?
Player 1 has the space bar.
Yes, of course he does.
All right, let's go.
Well, let's go then.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy! And now, here is your host for Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Welcome to Jeopardy. We've got a great game lined up for you.
Okay.
See what you
I
think
hope
of these
so.
categories.
1896.
1896.
Food and drink.
European food and drink.
Royalty.
Royalty.
Tough
Facts. Uh-oh.
On stage.
On stage.
And to wrap things up, USA.
USA.
Player 1, let's begin.
USA for 100, please.
This Sunshine State is also known as the Alligator State.
Player 1?
I'll have to say Florida.
Yes.
Alright.
Player 1, your turn.
200.
At 4,145 feet, Black Mountain is the highest point in this bluegrass state.
At 4,145 feet, Black Mountain is the highest point in this
Player 2?
bluegrass state.
What is Kansas? That's wrong.
Not Kansas.
Here is the correct response.
Kentucky.
It's your turn, Player 1.
Washington is bounded on the south by Oregon and on the east by this state.
Player 2?
Ah.
What is Idaho?
Dang it.
Correct.
Should have rung in.
Laguna Madre separates this island from the Texas mainland.
Player 1?
Oops. I should not have rung in. Now I'm down to minus 300.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anyone?
Padre Island.
Player 2, it's your turn.
The Pamlico and Albemarle Sounds are found along the coast of this southern state.
Here is the correct response.
North Carolina.
Player 2, your turn.
Hout Howdy is a Scottish dish of boiled chicken served with spinach and a poached one of these.
Howdy Towdy is a Scottish dish of boiled chicken served with spinach and a poached one of these.
Anyone?
Was an egg.
Player 2, it's your turn.
In 1896, this candy-coated popcorn and peanut mixture got its name.
In 1896, this candy-coated popcorn and peanut mixture got its name. Popcorn balls? Cracker Jack.
Player 2, your turn.
He and his half-brother Sean appeared together on Broadway in the musical Blood Brothers.
Player 2?
Who is David Cassidy?
Correct.
Yeah.
Answer?
Daily Double.
Player 2, your wager, please.
In 1995, Jerry Lewis made his Broadway debut as the devilish Mr. Applegate in this musical.
What is The Devil in the Deep Blue Sea?
That is incorrect.
Not Devil in Deep Blue Sea. Damned Yankees.
Phoebe Newworth won a 1997 Tony for playing a homicidal puppy named Velma in this musical revival.
Phoebe Newworth, 1997 Tony.
Here is the correct response.
Chicago.
All right, contestant 2.
This playwright adapted the 1993 musical The Goodbye Girl from his own screenplay of the 1977 film.
This player adapted the 1993 musical The Goodbye Girl from his...
Player 2.
Who is Peter Ustinov?
Not Peter
Incredibly,
Ustinov.
no.
He's down to minus 700.
Here is the correct response.
Neil Simon.
Player 2.
Oh yeah,
you
that's
choose.
right. He got the odd couple.
Stockard Channing starred on Broadway in a 1997 revival of this woman's Little Foxes.
Anybody?
No.
Here is the correct response.
Lillian Hellman.
Player 2, your turn.
Throughout the Middle Ages, it was the principal, if not the only, table utensil.
Was it pencil?
Player 1. Good guess, but that's
Not
incorrect,
pencil.
unfortunately. Here is the correct response.
Was the knife?
Okay, player 2.
Amenhotep III, who ruled this country for 37 years, was nicknamed the Magnificent.
Amenhotep III, who was ruled this country for 37 years, was nicknamed the Magnificent.
Here is the correct response.
Egypt.
Player 2, what'll it be?
Gundel, a famous restaurant in this Hungarian capital, is noted for its crepes in chocolate sauce.
Budapest. These are hard categories.
It's your turn, player 2.
Prudential Insurance began using this landmark rock in its ads.
I have no idea.
Here is the correct response.
The Rock of Gibraltar.
Okay, player 2.
Former county of England, known for a pudding and a terrier.
Player 2.
What is Yorkshire?
That's it.
What Yorkshire? Okay.
Spanky was part of our gang, and Chang Ching, Mao's widow, was part of this gang.
Spanky was part of our gang.
Player 2.
What is the Gang of Five?
No.
Not the gang of 5. Back down to the 800.
Here is the correct response.
The gang of 4.
Player 2, it's your turn.
Some parts of this 1,250-mile-long structure are 100 miles from shore.
Yeah, whatever. Some parts of this 1,250-mile-long structure are 100 miles from the shore.
Here is the correct response.
The Great Barrier Reef.
Okay, player 2.
From the Arabic for authority, it's the title used by monarchs of the Seljuk and Ottoman Empire.
Here is the correct response.
What is Sultan?
Player 2, what'll it be?
Some say this emperor fiddled around by reciting poetry while Rome burned.
Some say this emperor fiddled around by reciting poetry while Rome burned. Nero.
Player 2, what'll it be?
Bistecca alla Fiorentina, a grilled steak dish. is a specialty of this Italian city?
Bistecca alla Florentina, a grilled steak dish, is a specialty of this Italian city. Florence.
Okay, player 2.
On August 17, 1896, gold was found in Bonanza Creek, a tributary of the Klondike, in this present territory.
Here is the correct response.
The Yukon Territory.
All right, contestant 2.
A fanatical monk named Jacques Clément stabbed this country's King Henry III at St. Cloud in 1589.
What is France?
Player 2.
Leyden cheese produced in this low country is flavored with cumin and caraway seeds.
Leyden cheese produced in this low country was flavored with cumin and this caraway seed.
Anyone?
No. Where's the Netherlands?
What'll it be, player 2?
U.S. triple jumper James Connolly won the first Olympic gold medal at the Games in this city.
U.S. triple jumper James Connolly won the first Olympic medal games at this city.
Here is the correct response.
Athens.
Player 2, what'll it be?
Prince Henry, the navigator, is entombed in a small chapel in the town of Battaglia in this country.
Prince Henry, the navigator, is entombed in a small chapel of the town of Baja in this country. Where's Portugal?
All right, contestant 2.
The confection Tocino di Cielo, or heavenly bacon, is a specialty of this country.
Player 2.
What is Spain?
Yes. Player 2
Oh,
is
now
your
I'm in
turn.
third place.
England's first autos were built in this city, famous for Lady Godiva's ride.
England's first autos were built.
Player 2.
What is Coventry?
Yes.
Princess Grace's youngest child, she was born in Monaco's Palais Princier on February 1, 1965.
Was Princess Stephanie?
All right, that's the end of the Jeopardy round.
I'm down at third place with minus 400.
Player
Players.
2. You're in
takes
first
the lead.
place all by yourself.
Unfortunately.
All right, players, get ready for Double Jeopardy. Let's see if you like these categories in the Double Jeopardy round.
Let's see.
Science and
Technology.
The
The 1990s.
I'm a little bit
Rock and roll.
British
royalty.
Islands
Islands.
and newspapers.
Newspapers. Player 3 gets to select now.
Start us off, player 1.
Oh, player 1. Oh, yeah, right. Science and technology for actually in the 1990s for 200.
In 1990, the Shoshone Bannocks of Idaho petitioned for the sockeye species of this to be protected.
In 1990, the Shannon Bannocks of the Idaho petitioned for the sockeye species of this to be protected.
Here is the correct response.
Was the salmon.
It's your turn, player 1.
1990s 400.
In June, Lotus Development Corporation agreed to be taken over by this computer giant.
I guess
Player 1.
IBM.
You are correct.
Okay. I'll say the 1990s for 600.
A 1995 visit to the U.S. by Lee Teng-hui, president of this country, strained relations with China.
The 1995 visit to the U.S. by
Player 3.
What is South Korea?
No, that's incorrect.
Not South Korea. Taiwan.
Okay, contestant 1.
1990s for 800.
This Yankee center fielder died August 13th after receiving a new liver in June 1995.
Player 3.
Who is Mickey Mantle?
Yes.
Mickey Mantle's correct.
He called himself a scared little bunny rabbit while evading capture after being shot down in Bosnia.
Here is the correct response.
Was Air Force Captain Scott F. O'Grady.
What will it be, player 3?
This guitarist wrote his 1992 hit Tears in Heaven for his son Connor.
This guitarist wrote his 1992 hit Tears in Heaven for his son Connor.
Here is the correct response.
Eric Clapton.
What will it be, player? What will it be, player? What will it be, player? What will it be, player 3?
Nebraska's largest papers include the Lincoln Star in Lincoln and the World Herald in this city.
Player 3.
What is Omaha?
That's correct.
Omaha's correct.
In 1948, this newspaper merged with the Chicago Sun.
I'm thinking of time. Not
Player
sure
3.
yet.
What is the Chicago Herald?
Not
No,
the
that's
Chicago
incorrect.
Herald. Daily Times. Okay.
Player 3, it's your turn.
Dailies in this country include the Nassau Guardian and the Freeport News.
Dailies in this country include the Nassau Guardian and the Freeport News. Was the Bahamas.
What will it be, player 3?
Newspapers in this island group include Trade Winds and the St. Croix Abbess.
Newspapers in this island group include the Trade Winds and the St.
Player 3.
Croix Abbess.
What are the Leeward Islands?
Wrong.
Not the Leeward Islands. That's a ridiculous answer. The U.S. Virgin Islands.
Player 3, it's your turn.
This country is Asia's largest English language press.
This country has Asia's largest English language press.
Here is the correct response.
India.
Player 3.
This unit of weight is abbreviated mg.
Milligrams.
Player 1. Yes.
Alright. Science and technology for 400.
The first modern ones of these, called lucifers, were invented in 1827 and struck on sandpaper.
The first modern one of these, called lucifers, were invented in 1827 and struck on sandpaper.
Anyone?
No.
Here is the correct response.
What are matches? Oh, yeah, I know now. Crap.
All right, player 1. Answer?
Oh, shoot.
Player 1, please make your wager.
I'm only wagering $1.
You need to wager at least $5.
$5 is enough.
To stop staining, Farrah makes men's slacks coated with this, usually found on cookware.
Stop staining. Farrah makes this slack coated with... I'm gonna have to say, cooking spray.
Good guess, but that's
Not cooking spray.
incorrect, unfortunately.
What was the answer? Teflon. Teflon.
It's your turn, player 1.
Science technology for 8.
Hans Lippershey, who invented this instrument in 1608, called it a looker.
Hans Lippershey, who invented this instrument in 1608, called it a looker.
Here is the correct response.
Was the telescope.
Your choice, player 1.
A soda-lime silica formula is used to make most of the common articles of this material.
The soda lime silica formula used to make most of the common artificial articles of this material?
Here is the correct response.
Glass.
Player 1, you choose.
I have to say island. I have to say I'm a bit rock and roll for 400.
The answer is a
No.
daily double.
Why do I have to run to another daily double?
Player 1, please make your wager.
$5.
This Seattle grunge band backed Neil Young on his Mirrorball album.
Here's your clue. Take a look.
Oh no. I have to say the Beach Boys.
Wrong.
No. Pearl Jam.
Okay, contestant 1.
600.
The name of this Florida band combines a blonde actress and the head of a murderous family.
The name of this Florida band combines a blonde actress, the head of a murderous family. Marilyn Manson.
Player 1, your turn. Player 1, your turn. Player 1, your turn. Player 1, your turn.
In 1998, Bob Dylan won 3 Grammys and son Jacob won 2 with this group.
In 1998, Bob Dylan won 3 Grammys with his son Jacob and won 2 with this group.
Anyone?
No.
Here is the correct response.
The Wallflower.
Player 1, what'll it be?
Therapeutic name of the band led by Lipstick sporting Robert Smith.
Therapeutic name of the band led.
Player 3.
Who is the Cult?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not the Cult.
Here is the correct response.
The Cure.
Player 1, Player 1, you choose.
Islands for 200.
Now uninhabited, this country's Auckland Islands were once the site of a whaling station.
Oh no.
Here is the correct response.
New Zealand.
Player 1, what'll it be?
It's the Italian island famous for its blue grotto.
It's the Italian island famous for its blue grotto.
Player 3.
What is Capri?
That's right.
Capri.
Okay, player 3.
Noted for their wildlife, these islands are also known as the Archipelago de Cologne.
And
Player 3.
What are the Malta Islands?
That's wrong.
not the Malta Islands. The Galapagos Islands.
Player 3, it's your. Player 3, it's your. Player 3, it's your. Player 3, it's your turn.
Stupid glitches.
Charlottetown, the capital of this Canadian province, is named for the wife of King George III.
Charlottetown, the capital of this Canadian province. I'm thinking of Ontario. I'm not sure yet.
Anyone?
West said Ontario.
Player 3.
What is Nova Scotia?
Not Nova Scotia. It's not even.
Yes, but
Don't
that's
even.
wrong.
Prince Edward Island.
All right, player 3.
It was the center of the Minoan civilization.
Player 3.
What is Crete?
Yes.
Yeah, it was Crete.
King Stephen of England was the third son of
I don't
Stephen,
know.
Count of Boulogne
I don't know much
and
about
Manila,
royalty at all.
the daughter of this conqueror.
William the Conqueror.
Okay, player 3.
Cecil Beaton photographed this former king and his American-born wife on their 1937 wedding day.
Cecil Beaton photographed this former king and his American-born wife on their 1937 wedding day.
Correct response.
Who was the Duke of Windsor?
Okay, player 3.
She was stripped of her princess title after her half-sister Elizabeth was born in 1533.
She was stripped of her princess title after her half-sister Elizabeth was born in 1533.
Here is the correct response.
Mary Tudor.
Player 3, what'll it be?
This king was nicknamed Dollheart, in sharp contrast to his brother Richard the Lionheart.
The king was nicknamed Dollheart in sharp contrast to his brother Richard the Lionheart.
Here is the correct response.
King John? I don't know British royalty at all.
He was Chancellor of Salford University for 23 years, until his daughter-in-law, Fergie, succeeded him in 1991.
Player 3.
Who is Prince Philip?
Exactly.
Prince Philip.
All right, that brings us to the end of the double Jeopardy round.
Well, Player 3, I do not think will be able to participate in Final Jeopardy. Player 2 still has the lead with $200.
What a close game.
Yep. And I'm not...
Here's the category for Final Jeopardy.
U.S. history.
U.S. history. I'm only going to wager $5.
All right, here's the answer. Good luck.
Thank you, Alex. Frederick Dulles tried unsuccessfully to talk this man out of raiding Harper's Ferry. I'll have to say John Wilkes Booth. I don't know. I have no idea, so I'm only going to lose $5.
Player 1, your question? Oh, sorry, that's
Nah.
incorrect. Let's see how much it cost you.
Only $5.
Sometimes you get a tough one. Your question, Player 2. That is incorrect. What was your wager?
$181.
Oh, it's just not your day.
Nope. But I ended up
Here's the
coming
correct
out.
response.
Who's Jay Brown?
Great game. Hope to see you again on our next game of Jeopardy.
Well, that turned out to be a big sucky game for me. But at least I managed to win the game with $185.
Are you sure you want to leave right
This
now?
was not my best game. But I win my third game.
Hope to see you again on our next game of Jeopardy.
It doesn't really matter. So I win the game. And I guess I'll see you all for my next video then.